Hi, I'm Zola, and this is an intermediate Pilates core workout using the magic circle. Let's get started. So you'll stay seated, place your feet flat on the mat with legs and feet together, and I have the magic circle in the palms of my hands. Make sure you're not holding it with the fingertips and you're truly holding it with the palms. So stretch the arms long in front of you and try to lift tall through the sides of the waist. From here, starting with the movement of my pelvis all the way down here, I curl the tailbone under into a half roll back. I keep curling the tailbone under until I feel my abdominals start to work. And then from here, I roll right back up. I'm thinking forehead to knees here. And then sit up tall at the top, squeezing those legs together. Again, rotate the tailbone under, tailbone reaching up to the knees, feet are heavy, and I round back. It's like I'm reaching the label of my pants down to this mat. And then I roll up, diving the forehead to the knees, scooping the belly in and up. Again, rounding back. So I'm waking up my spine, I'm waking up my abdominals. Shoulders are down, I'm pressing gently into this circle. Let's do a couple more like that. Curl the tailbone under, round it back. I feel my abdominals getting warm here. And then roll it up. One more time. Can you round back to your happy place? So a place where you can hold it, but it's nice and challenging. Shoulders down. So from here, can you lift the arms up to the sky without changing your spine? So I'm keeping that half roll back position as my arms lift up and down. Keep reaching your tailbone up toward your knees, right? So I'm really thinking of the waistband of my pants reaching down to the mat. 4 more. Up and down. 3 more. 3. I'm shaking. 2 more. And 1 more. Up and down. Roll yourself up. Sit up tall. Take a breath. Shake it out. And let's go right back down. So hold it in your happy place. Shoulders down. This time I rotate, twisting my ribs, not my hips, to the right. Squeeze those inner thighs. And twisting my ribs to the left. Again, tailbone pointing to the knees. And I'm looking at my knees. As I twist side to side, are your knees moving? That usually means the hips are moving with the ribs, which we don't want. So stabilize the pelvis, stabilize the hips as you twist. Good, and twist. Let's do 4 more. 4. Twist. 3, 2, and 1. Let's come center and roll all the way up, sitting up tall at the top. Let's roll down again, a little bit further this time. I'm going to the tips of the shoulder blades, and then I'm coming right back up. Again, start with the pelvis, curl the tailbone under. I feel the waistband of my pants reach to the mat. My shoulder tips touch, shoulder blade tips, and then roll right back up, sit up tall. A few more of those, round it back. And roll it up. At the same time, I'm trying to keep my feet flat on the mat, which helps me use the back side of my legs, my glutes, my hamstrings. 2 more, round it back. Tap and roll it up. Good, round it back. As I roll up, I'm trying to push my belly button down to the floor and round the spine to come up. This time, roll all the way down with control. Keep the arms reaching up. My arms are also burning here. I want that. Now from here, bring your legs to a tabletop position. The legs are turned out, so my legs or my knees are shoulder width apart, but I'm keeping the heels glued together. A 90-degree bend, shoulders down. Think of your upper back being nice and wide on the mat, the shoulders reaching down to the mat. Heavy back ribs, spine is long. Toe taps. Reach your right toes down. Think of the thigh bone going away from the body and the thigh bone coming back up. Glue the heels. And then we do the other side. Heavy back ribs. We're stabilizing the pelvis. We're stabilizing the spine as the legs move, which inherently makes your abdominals work really hard. Right and lift. Left and lift. Keep going. You can inhale to tap. Exhale to pull it up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, down and up. Now from here, can you do both legs? Now my toes probably aren't gonna touch the mat because if mine do, my back will arch. We're trying to avoid that archy low back. So come all the way back up with those thighs. So again, I'm thinking thigh bones are moving forward and thigh bones are coming back. This works my abdominals a lot. Same thing with the breath. You inhale to lower and exhale to lift. 3 more of these. Down with control. Upper back is wide. Collarbones are wide. Press into that circle. 3. 2 more. Down. Strong arms up. 1 more time. I feel my pelvis moving a little bit. 1 more time. Now adding the movement of the arms. As your toes go down, can you stretch the arms back? And then pull it up. Again, as my thigh bones leave the center of the body, I'm pulling my pubic bone back to my belly button. That way my pelvis doesn't move with the legs. As much as possible, I'm trying to stabilize everything as my limbs move. Reach back and reach up. Let's do 4 more here. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2 more times back. And up. 1 more time. Reach it back. And bring it up. Amazing. So let's put the circle between the ankles. Make sure it's a little above the ankle bone. I'm flexing the feet hard, trying to get my tailbone heavy on the mat with arms finally down by our sides. So reaching the heels, flexing the feet. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, just squeeze that circle with the inner thighs. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Your inner thighs are directly connected to your abdominals. So it's really good to work them for core strength as part of your core. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Good, let's go a little faster. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze and squeeze. Let's do 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, keep the squeeze. Reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale. I'm going to point the toes now. Exhale, curl up. Keep the legs reaching up to the sky and pump the arms for your 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing, keep pumping. If you ever need to put your head down, put your head down. Totally acceptable. Your abs still work that way, but keep the pumps, keep the breath. 5 more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. For these last 2 breaths, I'm going to reach the legs a little bit lower. 1 more breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees and rest. Beautiful. Ooh, I'm getting a little sweaty here. So from here, the roll up. I'm lengthening my legs long on the mat, and I'm taking this magic circle and lining it up with my sternum, right where the zipper of my shirt is. So I'm stacking the palms and gently pressing down into that circle. My arms are rounded, elbows are lifted. From here, to roll up, I lift the back of the head, and I start to peel the spine up off of the mat. I can't go as low as I typically would in my roll up, but this magic circle reminds me to lift through the sides of the waist. From here, curl the tailbone under and roll yourself down. Once you're down, you're right back up, chin to chest. Peel your spine up and try to lift the magic circle off of the thighs as much as you can, and then roll it down. Good, switch the cross of the palms, roll it up. And roll it down. 1 more time, roll it up. And roll it down. Beautiful. Put your feet flat on the mat. Take the magic circle onto your right thigh. So my right leg is in tabletop, my left foot is flat on the mat. I'm stacking the palms with wide elbows. I'm keeping my head down here, so a lot of core work with the head down. It works great. So from here, inhale, prepare, exhale, push into that circle by pressing the palms forward and pulling the thigh back. So inhale, release, and exhale, pull. Now, can you squeeze that circle without tucking the tailbone? See how I just kind of tucked the tailbone and squished my low back into the mat? I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to keep it in the abdominals, but take it out of the movement of the pelvis. Shoulders away from the ears. We don't want any tension in those upper traps or those muscles next to the neck. Good, let's do 3 more here. 3, feel some hip flexor working here too. We want those to be strong too. 1 more time, squeeze the circle. Now, if you want to level up from here, bring both legs to tabletop. We're only moving that right leg, left leg stays stable. Squeeze into that circle. Now you have less support. I have a lordotic low back, so my low back kind of doesn't have pressure into the mat, and I can't do that without tucking and tilting my pelvis back. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to keep a heavy tailbone and keep my abdominals really strong. It's not easy. 3, 2, 1. If you want to level up some more, I straighten that opposite leg and continue. Pull. If you want, you can curl the chest up. 3 more. Pull. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee, put that left foot back down. Going to a sort of crisscross, I'm taking my left elbow over to that opposite pad and stacking my palms behind my head. The hardest part here is keeping a wide right elbow and really twisting the ribs without shifting my hips over to the right. So I'm trying to keep a heavy left butt cheek on the mat and then squeeze into that circle and squeeze, working those obliques. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, hold the 1, leg comes to tabletop and then stretch it out. 8, 7, squeeze. 6, left butt cheek heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the squeeze. Lift the leg, lower the leg. Lift the leg, lower the leg. 3 more. 3 and 2. So hard. 1 more. Up and down, bend, and rest. I am dead. So before we go to the other side, place the magic circle on your inner thighs. Feet are flat on the mat. Hands go behind the head. Option to keep the arms reaching forward. So I'm going to stack my hands for now. So from here, as I crunch myself up, I just squeeze the circle. Lower down, release the circle. A little interlude before we go to the other side. Again, we're working the inner thighs because it's part of our core. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 3 and 2. Now, lift and hold. I'm going to reach the arms forward here and just squeeze the circle. Squeeze, squeeze. Sinking the belly button down to the mat, tailbone heavy. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze, crunch up, lift and lift. Reaching the fingertips forward to the opposite wall in the room. Lengthen the back of the neck. 8 more. If you want to place the hands behind the head to support the neck, feel free. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Good. Stretch the inner thighs. I just place the soles of the feet together. Let them relax for a moment. But then we go to the other side of our little tabletop presses. So if you can remember which palm was on top before, switch the cross of the palms and just squeeze into the circle. And release, squeeze, and release. Let's do 4, shoulders down. 3, squeeze. 2, hold the squeeze, opposite leg and tabletop, totally optional. Continue to squeeze, press, stabilize that right leg as you squeeze the circle with the left side. 4 more times, squeeze for 4. Press for 3, press 2, press 1. You can stretch that right leg long. Continue to squeeze. If you want, you can curl the chest up. Squeeze, squeeze. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Put the right foot down. We're crossing it over, stacking those palms and twisting the ribs to the right, to the left, not the hips. Keep that right butt cheek heavy and squeeze into the circle and squeeze, squeeze. 4 more, 4, 3, twist more, 2, hold the squeeze, leg reaches out, continue. For 7, squeeze 6, 5, twist those ribs, 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, lift the leg, 5, and lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, lower down, bend and rest. Oh, that is a tough one. All right, we're flipping over, going into some extension. It's good to, work the back muscles as well as the front. They all support your spine, so they all must be strong. I'm stacking my palms on top of my magic circle, forehead down on the floor. Now, this is already a very big shoulder stretch here. So I'm going to keep my legs hip width apart today because it feels nicer on the low back. And I just press down into the circle to lift the chest. Now, make sure you don't dump into the low back. Do you see the difference between this and picking up the lowest belly, finding my seat, and then lowering down, lift the circle? Again, press down into the palms, pick up the low belly, and lift, going into an upper back extension, and then lower. Let's inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Shoulders down as much as you can. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Big stretch. Exhale, lower. Switch the cross of your palms. Circles running away from me. I'm bringing the legs closer together. Going into a version of swimming. So lift the chest and lift the legs this time. Keep the downward press of the palms and start to just swim the legs. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible and swim from your thigh bones like someone is pulling your hamstrings up to the ceiling with a string, and don't bend those knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower down. Let's lower this circle down and push back to a child's pose. Take a breath here. And roll yourself all the way up. Going to our little core finisher. So going out to a plank, straight arm plank. Step the legs back behind you. I have my legs and my feet together. I'm opening the collarbones and rotating the shoulder heads outward. And then from here, 10 mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, I guess it's 20 altogether, 10 each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs out, hold the plank. Long spine. My tailbone is lengthening down to my heels. My pubic bone is pulling up to the belly button. Set 2 of 3. Go back to your 10 mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch those legs. Breathe and hold. Rotate those arms outward, elbows pointing backward. Last set of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch out and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Knees down. 1 more time. Press back to your child's pose. Place your hands on your thighs and roll yourself up 1 vertebra at a time. And you're all done. Hopefully your core is fired up just like mine is. If you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your wife, tell your kids. And I'm Pilates by Zola. See you next time.